morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on our beautiful planet. On behalf of our entire global live metrics independence agents team, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to our training webinar. Just before we start, guys, some tips regarding sound and internet. It's always a good idea if you use computer speakers, or even better if you use headsets. Like this, you can focus really well on the information that we are trying to convey here. Regarding internet connection, if you are experiencing delays with the sound or pictures, please close all websites and applications running on your computer, especially Facebook and Skype. And if there are other people in your house sharing the same internet connection, you could experience some delays, so especially if you are using wireless internet. So basically the quality will often depend on the internet connection. Now, if you are new for this type of webinars, we usually always open the room for questions. Today is gonna be a little bit different. I have a plane to catch in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna just introduce you to a lot of good news that we had this week. But that's usually the way you ask questions. You should have a little window on the right-hand side like this. You just type your question there and click send, and very simple. That's how you ask questions during these training webinars. Some guidelines for our online training webinars. If you are new, attend the training sessions if you have questions regarding the AMPSP or AMT. For the new people, AMPSP stands for a Live Metrics Profit Share Program, and AMT, a Live Metrics Tables. Make sure your direct team members are reading the latest updates regularly. Remember, this is the only way we communicate with everyone, so it's very important that every day when you log in into your account, you check the latest updates. Always log in using your real name. Always enter your country as location. And if you can't log in, type the link manually into your browser. If you still can't log in, check the latest updates inside your login area. And if we are not online, it could be a technical problem at our end, and we will reschedule the webinar. So always ask your questions at the end of the session or topic. Have pen and paper on hand. No need today. Today I will be just introducing you to some really good news, and we'll have another webinar next week. So check your time zone. If you're not sure, you can go to this website, timeanddate.com, and always log in 10 minutes before the session so we can start sharp on time. Now, these webinars are interactive question and answer sessions based on selected topics. Today is a little bit of an exception. We are just giving some general updates. And if there is anything specific you'd like us to cover, please submit a ticket with your request. Remember, these training webinars are for agents only, not for guests. Okay, guys, so it's very important that you never give these links to guests. We are never here trying to sign people, okay? So we always talk about any subject, and sometimes could be even things that are not really pleasant. So that's the fastest way for you to lose your guests, if you send them to trainings. So today's topic is going to give you a general update on our meeting that we had last week in Asia with our global leaders. Just before we start, just some quick pictures. So we had people from South America, from Europe, from Australia, from Asia. So we got quite a lot of people here last week, and it was really a great brainstorm session. We spent 4 days and we had great ideas to solve some of the key issues that we are having with people thinking that this is an investment. So sometimes it gets really hot in Malaysia, so sometimes instead of having meetings on the meeting board, so we went to the swimming pool. But this is still working, guys. This is one of the beauty of this business. This is working, what you see there. How hard is that? Isn't that nice? Obviously, we also eat as well, so basically we spend most of the time just talking, eating, and most of the time because of the heat in the swimming pool. But we came with some amazing ideas for you guys. So we'll cover some of the things. I'm gonna give you quickly, guys, and I apologize even if there is a spelling mistakes. We just wrote this very quickly to give you a general update. We will be talking about all these in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we will be able to give you precise dates on probably how long most of the tasks and most of the improvements that we want to apply will take. Okay, so this is just to give you a general overview. One of the first things that we changed with our leaders was the e-store commissions. The e-store units commissions, that before you would go into your available balance and then you had to withdraw, and when you withdraw you would go through our filters like the first order and the minimal amount and all these things. So one of the suggestions from the team was that we eliminated any conditions on the purchase of e-store units. Okay, so and also a suggestion that was made, it was that we created another level, that we get rid forever for the payment on the 10 and 5% on the advertised units, because as we said many times, this is what was created, a lot of hacking and abuse into the program, and at the end of the day it was virtual money. So what we did is we got rid of this with everyone's agreement, and then we added one more level. Okay, so now, for example, if I bring someone into the business and they put $1,000, I will make $100. The person, my upline, will make $60, and my upline will make $40. Okay, so, and this will generate a withdrawal automatically, and this will go straight into your easy bonus. Okay, so you won't need to put a withdrawal for the commissions on e-store units. And also another important improvement as well that we have done, we also, to simplify, there was a little bit of confusion between e-store units and advertising units. So we got rid of the e-store units, and what people buy to get into the business is an advertising subscription voucher, and that includes some free units for them to start the account. Okay, but we will cover this more in details in a couple of weeks. But basically, we are trying to eliminate every single confusion. So every point that was causing confusion or disappointment, basically with the whole team here in Asia, we managed to cover and fix everything, those things. So basically, it's like a life metrics now is on steroids. We shouldn't go to a drug test because we wouldn't pass, because it's really amazing what we have done with the support of all your leaders. So another thing as well that was creating a little bit of disappointment was that after 90 days, people would stop receiving the 1.5% on the weekend if they don't have the 4 active members. So this is gonna go as well. Last weekend was the last weekend with people not making the 1.5% on the weekend. Okay, so this will also stop a lot of red accounts on the weekend. Okay, so this is very important. So I'll say red accounts. And the other issue I'm going to cover on the next slide with the red accounts, which is the payment of the monthly contribution. So also what we are doing, obviously now we have people for probably over 100 countries now, and the customer service, our team has been being inundated with emails in other languages. Guys, no one speaks any other language in the office other than English. So what we are doing, we are creating some templates to be able to answer to everyone. Okay, and what we are doing is, as you can see, we are creating some forms always in 2 languages, like English and Portuguese, English and Spanish, English and Hebrew, English and Swedish, all the languages like this. This is going to be the way that everyone will be communicating with our admin team in the future. So it should take a few weeks to get all this system in place, and it's going to be very efficient, because remember one important thing, everyone, the customer service here, our admin team is here to help you if there is a technical issue with your account. Okay, when it comes to the program, you will see with all these new improvements, basically the program overview now shrank to basically one little page. So we won't have that many questions. We got rid, guys, of all the levels for withdrawal and a lot of complexity that we had. We had some amazing ideas, and basically 80 to 90% of all the rules and all the conditions that we have had there will disappear. So it's really, really amazing what we have done. When you see what this team of leaders have done for you guys, you should send them flowers and chocolates and everything, because these guys have done an amazing, amazing work. So just before we go there as well, since we are talking about customer service, we decided also with the leaders here to create, so we will nominate what we call ambassadors. Okay, which are people that are like these leaders that are developing an amazing work, and they have chat rooms and they give their support to their own people. And these ambassadors, they will be trained by the company. So they will have to come to Asia, to our office. So every 3 months or 3 to 4 months, we may have a training session for these ambassadors, which are chosen by the company, recommended by the initial ambassadors, and approved by the company, so they can start to run presentations and webinars and trainings and all kinds of support. So you will have a lot of support in the next few months coming. So, and the ambassadors, what they are going to do, they will nominate diplomats to help them. So someone in a country could nominate one diplomat in each state, like for example, like we are doing in Brazil. For example, there is 2 ambassadors for Brazil, which is William and Leo, which they were here last weekend, and they can nominate people to help them. So basically all these is part, these new forms, these templates, and the ambassadors and diplomats, plus all our admin team here in Asia will be very, very happy to service, and we are really, really trying to do everything that we can to give you the best support, which it wasn't easy because of the barriers with languages, but I think that we found a really good commitment from everyone. So between these forms in 2 languages, which people can choose to go to, like this one here, for example, you have missing transfers, the one that you have there. So if you have a missing transfer, you have a form which we just fill up the form in your language, which basically it is only data like date of transaction, ID of transaction, the currency of the transaction, and then you will send these to our admin team, and they will fix the account if there is any need to fix. Something that I want to also tell everyone, we have been working really hard with our team of programmers to get all these little things and all these little issues that we have in the past few weeks, and to get everything solved. So guys, you don't need keep an eye on the latest updates. There is no need to send thousands of tickets. We are aware of the small issues, and everything will be rectified. For example, if someone wasn't paid a daily profit share during the week and they had to get paid, you will be paid. So everyone will be paid. So there is no need to panic or anything, guys. We are aware of everything. Our guys are working around the clock to fix everything, and it's pretty normal to have some issues like these when we migrate such a big database with a big software like ours. Okay, it's pretty normal. Obviously, in this case, was a little bit more problems than usual, but yeah, that's part of the game. That's part of being on an online business. Every business will always have some challenges, and IT is no different. By the way, IT in most of the cases is even worse than a traditional business. Okay, but it's all part of the game. So we are really developing these amazing strategies to give everyone all around the world the best support that we can have. Also, another some of the issues as well. In a few weeks, we will not have to withdraw reversals to reverse withdrawals anymore. So everything will be built into the software, and you will know exactly every time you go and you place a withdrawal, you will know if you cannot place a withdrawal, you will know why. At the moment, right now, guys, the biggest issue that we are having, and this was the main reason for this meeting with the leaders around the world, was the inactivity. We have our lawyers were eating us alive because we had people putting money there, not doing anything for 5, 6, 7, 8 months, and then after they want to start to withdraw money. So this is treating the program like an investment, and we have strict orders from our lawyers to actually terminate all these accounts. But what we decide to do is we decided either, rather than just to start to be a dictator and just to terminate all these accounts, we decided to do things a little bit different, and we got together with all these amazing leaders from around the world, and we redesigned the business, and we changed the focus from the business, from the money, from the 2% per day to the shopping mall. So everything now will be about the shopping mall. Even the way people get into the program will be through the Alma shopping. So everything will be about the shopping mall. Even to log in to your back office will be through the shopping mall. So all the efforts, all the focus of everyone will go back to the shopping mall now. Because with the new design, we will eliminate a lot of things I will share with you in a few slides. So also another important thing as well, we will, because now we are cutting a lot, not all, but a lot of the virtual money, which was the 10 and the 5%, we'll find a way for people to pay the monthly contribution from their withdrawals. So the money will be retained when you make a withdrawal. So you don't have to take the money out and put the money back in. This will help a lot the issue with red accounts. So between paying the monthly contributions from your withdrawals and not having the accounts red on the weekend because of the 1.5% after the 90 days will basically eliminate the problems with the red accounts. So there will be no more excuses in the future to have a red account, only if you really want to be ready. So we are working on all the issues, and we tried to find a solution, and it was just amazing the way and the creativity that we had with this group of people here, amazing leaders last week. Also, the table is not moving, guys. This is normal. The table is based on the database, but I hope so by the end of this week or next week, every single position that was not created on the tables will be there. One of the major reasons why we had to rebuild the database on top of the hacking and security, it was the tables. It was too complex. It was too complicated to withdraw the information that we need from the tables with the old database, especially after all the queries that we start to ask the database to build all the filters necessary, basically to stop hacking and abuse of the generosity of the program, with people treating the program like an investment. So hopefully by next week, the latest, all the tables should be working really, really nice. And also, very important, there is no more first order for the tables. So basically the tables, you can withdraw the money anytime you want, and you don't even need to make the first purchase. Obviously, the accounts have to be green. That's the only thing. You can't do anything if your account is not green. But now, as I said, no more red accounts on the weekend because of the 1.5%, and you will be able to pay for your monthly contributions from your withdrawals. Also, we have ended now the e-voucher for, remember, every $2,000 you had to spend a $100 e-voucher. So this is not relevant anymore because we will have something with the Alma Shopper. We spoke about the Alma Shopper, which is our chain of the supermarkets online that we are building at the moment. We have the first one coming very soon in Australia, hopefully in June. So we'll talk more about the supermarkets online next week. So basically all levels of withdrawal. Remember all the things that we have to do with the withdrawals that we had, the 10% and then 200% and 300% and 500%. All gone, guys. All gone, all gone, all gone. It's going to be very, very simple. So I'm going to share with an idea on the next slide that you won't believe. So now basically we will have 5 sources of income for the agents, and we will talk about all the sources next week. And now this is what we are very proud to introduce to you, and this is one of the ways that we are going to simplify everything. We call it a profit meter, which we will also build a mobile phone application, okay, in the okay, so this is what you see there. The whole page, the statistics page that you have, that now we call the dashboard. This whole page, guys, this is a very bad picture, okay? Because this just, I got this from the internet, just to give an idea of the whole page, which goes for like a 1.5 meter long. The page will be all replaced for one simple little app that shows you exactly how much money is available in your account. So we will change all the focus, because nothing will change, my friends. We will still be on the back. We will still be the 2%. But it's time now that we stop showing only money, 2%, money, 2%, money, because this is what has been creating a lot of trouble. This is because the focus at the moment is on the 2%. So that's why we have so many people coming and no one wants to work. They just want to put their money there, wait 7 months, 8 months, and then they want to start to withdraw $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a week, thinking that we are a bank and we can print money. Okay, so that's not the case. So now we are going to completely change the focus. To the shopping mall, and we're going to simplify so much with so little rules that you will be amazed. So, as I said, in a couple of weeks, we're going to go more in details in all these amazing ideas that this group of people, the group of leaders came last week. Okay, so you have something very simple. Just to go there, you click a button, and then you make a withdrawal. Very, very simple, very easy. Okay, and now very, very important as well. So obviously we understand that there has been a lot of frustration with all the changes, everything that we have to implement in the business in the last few months. We call this changes and improvements, not really changes. And also we understand that a lot of people felt probably neglected on, maybe even not appreciated, especially the people that have been supporting us from day one, the people that have been with us from the beginning. So we also had a full day on brainstorming. So what can we do? What can we do to reward these people that have been with us from the beginning? We have to do something, because obviously I would say the vast majority was treating the program like an investment. But a lot of people have been amazing. A lot of people have been doing an amazing work on training people, on supporting their teams, on doing a lot of things. So it's very important. So we couldn't just to improve the program without doing something for all these thousands and thousands of people that have been supporting us. And this is the idea, guys. Now I hope you are sitting, because now you will love what you will see. This is the idea that we got. How can we reward the people that were there at the beginning? Obviously by doing something on chronological order, something that starts from the very beginning, the people that register in the business at the very beginning, the first day. So, and this is what we came with, a 4-set matrix, and I will explain in a minute what a 4-set matrix. Actually, it's a global 4-set matrix in chronological order, and all the people that are in the business, including observers, will be able to activate their accounts. Now, let me explain quickly. I'll come back to the global event in June at the supermarket launch. Let me quickly explain what a 4-set metric is. A 4-set metric is like this. So let's say this is you. Okay, and this is the first person. Let's say this is the first person that registered in the business. Let's say it's 1 o'clock. We open the business. This person here registered at 101. This person here on the right registered at 102. This person here 103, 104, 105, 106. It's basically in chronological order. This has nothing to do with you building your team. This is a global team. It's everyone helping everyone. People register and they are automatically placed into this forced matrix by the software. Okay, and the way we're gonna do it, let me just open this here, and we will explain next week. So what we're gonna do, we call it a by 20, which is 20 levels deep, just like we have here. Here goes to level 5, but actually there is 20. See, on level 5 here, there is 32 people. At each level, this keeps doubling and doubling and doubling. So on level 20, you're gonna end up, just to give you an idea, with 1 million people on your downline. Okay, so what we are going to do, and we'll explain in 2 weeks from where all this money is coming from. So there will be, from one of the sources of revenue of the program, there will be $60 available to go into this forced matrix. Okay, so which, if it's on a 2 per 20, for every person basically that comes in, there is $3 available. So on your first level, you would get $6. On your fourth level, $12, and just keep this growing like this. And you can see on the level 10th, which is only 1,000 people in your business, that's $3,000 per month. And very important, guys, we are studying with these ambassadors, with all our ambassadors. We are still brainstorming. We don't want to put any conditions at the moment on the forced matrix in the first few months to really help everyone and bring everyone back, because you have to be completely mad if you were in the business, if you register 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago and you don't reactivate your account because your team is ready, your income is basically just waiting for you to get it. Okay, so now let's have a look. This is only level 10. Let's see what happens. Level 11, 6,000 per month. Level 12, $12,000 per month. Look at this guy. This is only 4,000 people under you. I know that our policy is never to say, and you all know why, our policy is never to say how many people we have in our life metrics. We want to be flying under the radar. We don't want to be there competing with all this big business, big traditional business. But can you imagine what is this 4,000 people is nothing? As I said many times, sometimes we have more than this per week joining. So at level 12, $12,000. Level 13, $24,000 per month. This is nothing. Can you imagine only 8,000 people below you and you are sitting on an extra income? Guys, this is above the 2%, above the tables, above everything else, retail profit, every single other source of revenue. And this is ready. Everyone who is in the business already, all they have to do is stay where they are and don't go anywhere. So level 13, level 14, and this just keeps going. Look at this, how nice it is. This is ridiculous. Only 32,000 people under you, and you are sitting on $100,000 basically a month. This is per month. This is not per year. This is not something that you have to go through some super qualification and do something that is completely unachievable. As I said, on the first few months, there will be basically no condition at all. Anyone who is there will get paid. So level 16, level 17, level 18, level 19, and level 20. Now, can you imagine this now combined with the tables? So this is basically, guys, this is our way of saying thank you very much. Thank you for all the people that believe in us. Thank you very much for all the people that have been patient through all these challenges that we have had. Also reminding everyone that most of the challenges were also, I have to say, that is our fault, because we make the system so easy to cheat and so easy to abuse. And that's why we attracted so many problems as well. But we really want to say thank you very much for supporting us. And now is your time, guys, to basically to open your wallet and start to collect this money in the next few weeks. We are already working on the software. In a couple of weeks, we will be able to let you know pretty much when we will be able to start. We should be able to give you a date. Okay, all the other changes on the PSP program, it may take probably, I would say, between 6 to 8 weeks to implement everything. So very important. Next week, what we are going to do, my friends, next week we will focus on the rules and all the conditions, the way the program is now, because we need to keep going. This is what is on the software now, and this is what we have to do just for another few weeks until we get the profit meter up and running. And I'm really hoping to get these 4 set metrics up and running within a very, very short few weeks. Okay, so we will give you a date hopefully in a couple of weeks. Okay, so next week we focus on clarifying some of the rules like this. Everyone understands what is happening with the account. Everyone who is working is getting paid. Okay, we will talk next week about inactivity, about why a lot of the withdrawals haven't been reversed to your account, because as I said, we cannot pay you, or otherwise we will get in trouble with the lawyer. So, but we will let you know next week exactly what you have to do now. But the most important now, guys, is get in touch with the people that you have not even signed, just observers. Imagine the opportunity to someone that just for curiosity joined the business as an observer and didn't activate the account 8-9 months ago. What an opportunity for this person to start and really being at the top of the 4 set metrics. This is really, guys, I don't think you can get any better than this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just see if Karen can bring some of the guys that have been with us. I just want to introduce you some of the guys. Okay, just 1 second, guys. There is a lot of people here. Let's see if I can find someone here. I have to sort through all these. Okay, I'm gonna start quickly. Open the microphone for Bassan. Bassan, I think we can hear you now. If you wanna just say hi.
Hello, Hector. Hello, everyone. How are you all?
Go ahead.
Ah, fantastic. I hope everyone is enjoying the webinar as much as I am, and thank you very much for everything you've done. As you mentioned before, it has been a fantastic 4 days in Kuala Lumpur. We came with a lot of decisions to simplify the business and make it appealing for everybody in the market, and for existing agents. We want everybody to make money. As you mentioned, we want everybody to make a lot of money, not a little bit of money. So looking at the figures here, I know I've seen them before and I've seen them so many times, but looking at them again, it just gives me goosebumps, and it's very attractive. So and there's a lot of stuff still to cover, Hector, I guess, because this is not only the good stuff.
Oh, this is nothing. This is just the beginning.
Absolutely. So as everybody can see, like yesterday I had a call with a lot of leaders in Australia, and the feedback was phenomenal. Everybody agreed, as we agreed, this is a very appealing business. So with the removal of restrictions, removal of withdrawal caps, and just make it very exciting and very nice business to be in. I'm very excited. I hope everybody is. And I want to thank you and Karen for all the hard work as well, and for keeping your ears open and mind, open and very receptive to all these ideas that we put on the board, and very exciting to see all these ideas coming into action now. And I cannot wait until the dates start happening. This date we're going to do this date we're going to do that. So it's very exciting.
I'm very happy as well. I think I'm very confident that in 2 weeks we'll be able to put some dates on the calendar there. So thank you very much, Bassen. Thank you very much. And you're welcome. Thanks, my friend. So now we're gonna try to bring Thomas from Sweden. Thomas, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, how are you, Thomas? You're gonna just say hi to everyone here?
Hello, everybody, and thank you to be on the meeting in Kuala Lumpur last week. It was great to be there, and I'm so excited for the next few months and next year in the future to work with the high matrix.
That's great. Thanks, Thomas. We really want to say thank you very much on behalf of everyone, the whole team of Alive Metrics, especially with the amazing ideas that we always give to us, and you always contributing on a really positive way for everything. We really appreciate the support from everyone there in Sweden, Denmark, Norway, everywhere, especially our friends. We're going to see if we can find some of our friends from Portugal and Spain here on the call, see if they are there. They don't speak English, but just for them to say a little hi. Let's just see, Thomas, is Rolf around with you?
No, it's not. He's home in.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll call Rolf just to say a few words. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Rolf, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Rolf. Must have a problem there with the sound. Okay, let's see if we can find some of our friends from Spain and Portugal. So, let's see Rui speaks English, so guys, so he can give a little bit a few words in English. Hi, Rui. How are you?
Hello, Hector. Hello, guys. Is everyone? Can everyone hear me properly?
I think so. We can all hear you.
Okay, fantastic. I am so excited with all of these news. Obviously, I had the news before all of you. It's just so many improvements. Okay, I'll present myself. I'm Rui Salvador. I'm from Portugal. And I had the opportunity to go to Malaysia and give a little input on all of this. And
you have been very modest.
Sorry?
A little input, you have been very modest.
Thank you, Hector. Well, actually, I want to say a special thank you to Hector and Karen. They were so kind and so humble. Thank you for the opportunity and for being such proactive people. You guys, just for you to realize who we're working with. On one of the meetings, we were having this meeting, and then suddenly Hector, I just need to go outside, and he went outside, and he comes back 5 minutes later. Okay, I've just contracted 3 new programmers. This is just unbelievable. I was speechless. And this is the kind of people that are running this business. So, guys, we are in the right place. With all of these improvements, 10, 6, 4% is fantastic. Now the force matrix is just unbelievable. This is one of the best business in the world, if not the best one. So, guys, if you're not in it, or if you're still thinking about it, don't think, just do it. Okay, this is my message for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rui. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you next month in Europe on our meetings in Portugal and Spain. Thank you very much, my friend.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see here if we got our friends from Spain. Karen is looking for Javier. Just 1 second, guys. There is a lot of people on this call. Edson, let's see Edson. Edson from Portugal. Okay, Edson. Tá me ouvindo, Edson? Okay, guys, just let me introduce Edson. Edson lives in Portugal. He speaks very little English, but he would choose to say a few words. Even if you want me to translate, Edson, go ahead, say just a few short words. Pode falar, pode falar.
Em primeiro lugar, quero agradecer essa maravilhosa oportunidade que estou tendo aí e parabenizar a iniciativa da Live Metrics por ter nos levado, todos os líderes, né, os líderes mundiais, levado para a Malásia. Fomos bem tratados, fomos bem recebidos pela hospitalidade, né, me surpreendeu muito, né, toda essa estrutura da empresa. Uma coisa a gente é ouvir, outra coisa é você estar lá. Né? Quero te parabenizar, você e a Karen, pela essa recepção maravilhosa que tivemos nessa semana na Malásia. Eu estou muito entusiasmado, eu estou muito feliz, meu coração aqui está a 1000 por hora, e muita vontade de trabalhar, e toda essa nova cerimônia, essa nova estrutura da Live Matrix é maravilhoso.
Obrigado, Edson. Eu vou traduzir aqui para o pessoal rapidinho. Obrigadão, um grande beijo para vocês aí. Eu te vejo o mês que vem em Portugal.
Ok, Hector. Um grande abraço para o Javier, para o Francisco, para o Thomas, para o Barça, para o Rolf, para o Luiz Salvador. Um grande abraço para todo Portugal. Olha, pessoal, fiquem bem. Um abração para todos aí.
Obrigado, Edson. Obrigado. Okay, guys, it was just Edson was saying that how much he loved his experience here in KL, coming here, especially the way he was received. He was explained that how important it is to bring leaders here, and once they see the real structure, what is a life metrics, and especially the life metrics that no one sees. Because a lot of people, unless they see what it is and the organization and how we really deal with every challenge and what we try to do to make the most out of this business and to put the agents first, it's really, he was really impressed with everything and was very thankful for the opportunity to come to Asia and be part of this meeting. So, and he sent a really big hug to everyone. So that's great. Thanks, Edson. So let's see if we can find someone else here on the call. Obviously, our friends from Brazil, they should be sleeping now. Maybe they have been. And Javier and Francisco. So I think they've got a sound problem here with Javier. But listen, guys. Oh, okay, Francisco. Okay, let's see. Just one second. Open. Francisco, ¿me escuchás? Francisco, si me escuchás y quieres decir 2 palabritas rápidas, yo te puedo traducir todo. ¿Ok?
Ok,
¿Escuchás?
Vamos a ver.
Bueno, dale. Te escucho. Hola Francisco, ¿me escuchás?
Sí, ¿me escucháis?
Sí,
¿Hola?
sí. Oui, te escucho,
Okay.
te escucho. Decía algunas palabritas.
Ok, bien, pues nada, pues dar las gracias a todo el equipo de personas que hemos estado pues unidos ahí con la compañía Matrix. Deciros que verdaderamente hemos creado, hemos desarrollado y hemos aportado unos valores importantísimos para una de las oportunidades más más poderosas, más espectaculares que existen y que vamos a poner en práctica. Gracias, darte las gracias a ti, Héctor, por esta gran. Chao, saludos, gracias.
De nada, muchas gracias Francisco. Un beso grande y te veo el mes que viene. Okay, everyone. Ciao. So Francisco, ciao Francisco. Francisco from Spain, he was saying also that was very happy for the opportunity to come here. He was very impressed with everything here as well, and he believes really that we are building such an amazing business. Especially one of the things that we spoke a lot with Francisco and Javier from Spain here is how this can change the lives of thousands of people, especially in Portugal and Spain, that are going through really probably some of the countries that are doing the toughest with the financial crisis in Europe. So, and it's such an affordable opportunity. So people don't need thousands of dollars to get started. But when you see the potentials for earnings, it's just unbelievable. So, okay, thank you very much, Francisco, and we will see you next month on our European tour. So, thank you very much. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do now, as we said, just 1 second. So Karen's asking me, someone wants to visualize previous slide. I think that's the one here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just to mention here quickly about, we are also preparing, guys, we are preparing a global event in June in Australia, where you have a chance to meet these leaders from around the world in Australia as well. So we are organizing this event. We'll give you dates. We will confirm this in the next few weeks, if we can do it in June, or if we have somewhere around June. But this is actually for the launch of our supermarket online. Okay, so we'll be talking about this in the next few weeks. Okay, guys, listen, I'm gonna have to go. I have a plane to catch in the next couple of hours, so we will talk again next week. So let's recap here what we said. So next week we will be covering the actual rules now, that everyone understands and everyone is clear on what needs to be done in the next few weeks until we get the profit meter up and running. And obviously the forced metrics is a priority, it's a must for us now. So we are trying to develop this within the next few weeks on a very, very short time. So we want to implement this as fast as possible. The most important, guys, is we need to talk to the people that are already in the business. When we push the start for the forced metrics, only the people that are registered with a green account, okay, they will be able to be in the metrics, in the forced metrics. Okay, so it's very important. We will let you know in the next 2 weeks what people need to do, if they have to have a minimal amount of units, 4 or 5 units or 10 units to be in the forced metrics. We'll let everyone know all the details in 2 weeks. Okay, so guys, once again, I want to say thank you very much to all the people that took basically a week off to come here to Malaysia last week and help us solve all these little challenges. But we are very happy. Actually, the business has become stronger, easier, simpler, and much more profitable than ever. So we really want to say thank you very much. I want to say thank you very much to all our leaders that were here last week, all the people from South America, from Malaysia, from Asia, from Europe. So thank you very much. So we really appreciate your help. So I think that everyone will have a chance to meet you, especially in Australia. These are the first ambassadors for Alive Metrics, and I think that a lot of people will be seeing all these leaders in global events. Okay, so we just once again thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you very much for being so patient. Thank you very much for believing in us and just hang around, knowing that it's just a matter of time for us to iron all these little details, and we will all have a very nice lifestyle with the Life Metrics. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next week. If we will keep you informed, please don't send a lot of tickets unless it's really necessary. Please read the latest updates. Okay, we are aware of every single issue that there is in the program now, so just to be patient, and in the next few days everything should be working very nicely. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you next week. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.